Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we will be discussing the new moon in Aries, and then we will be transitioning into a tarot reading for the collective to see how best to utilize and work with this energy, as well as any advice the cards have. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and know that there's a message for you in here somewhere. In the description box below, I will list the decks that I use in this video, as well as there will be a link tree that will provide you all of my social media as well as my Etsy shop where I do private readings. So let's take a deep breath and let's get into it. So a new moon is all about new beginnings, setting intentions, and planting those seeds on which you want to grow and nurture and then reap the rewards with the harvest for the full moon. So this is an extra special one because this new moon is in the sign of Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac, marking the first start and beginning of a new year. Not traditional calendar year, by the way. So with that being said, this is the time to take initiative because Aries is the sign that is not only fire, but ruled by Mars. So Mars is very much that go-to action-packed planet. Aries is very adventurous, likes to take risks, like to be the first one to the party, the first one to make an adventurous decision. They are leaders, they're inspirational, they are always pushing forward. They're passionate about what they love and do and want. They will make it happen, and they always want to be pushing forward and moving ahead. If you think about kind of like the Ace of Wands in tarot, they are that spark, but they take that spark to the next level. They are kind of like the adventurous stunt drivers, right? So now we take that in corporation with the new moon, and we really want to see our manifestations and our goals working and moving forward and pursuing those dreams. With Mars, that is a planet of determination. It is a planet that wants to take action with just the sheer amount of willpower that it has. It is a survivor. It stays focused. It has all that courage to keep pushing forward no matter what happens. So take that energy with this new moon and really figure out what your goals are. What are your dreams? Your wildest dreams. You know, I want a mansion by the sea kind of dreams. Like, what are the things that you strive to have that never in your wildest dreams would you think that you would get? Because now is the time to set those intentions and set those goals. But the key here is to use that willpower and drive and determination of Mars and take that action. You can will it all, but you have to take the action behind the will and the wish. All right. So that's why we have here the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. And then we have the go for it, because go for it. This is the time to dream big. This is the time to be courageous. This is the time to step into your power and focus on your manifesting. Focus on taking action and moving toward those goals. Be driven. Don't give up. Don't think that, this isn't going to happen for me, or I'm just a lowly person. I don't know anything. I can't do anything. No, stop it. Stop. This is the time to dream big and take actions. This seed that you are planting now, this can take you places. This is the start of a brand new cycle and a brand new year, quote unquote. So you can do anything you put your mind to, your heart to, and your actions behind. Remember to keep your cool though, because Aries, with that Mars energy there, it can burn some bridges if you're not careful, if you get too hot-headed with that energy. So if somebody comes at you sideways, that doesn't mean you should come at that person sideways, right? Keep your focus, keep your cool. It will all be okay. So don't burn bridges just because you want instant gratification, right? Aries energy can be super hot-headed. I know a lot of Aries and I love you, but yeah. That fiery energy and that Mars, man. Whoo! So with that being said, this is the time to really buckle down, plan, Figure out what you really want out of your life, what you want to bring in and what you want to strive for, because this is the energy that, think about it as that bass beat behind a rock song, or like an epic song that goes to your favorite, action movie, that driving you forward and pushing you forward. It's that undercurrent. It's going to get you to that next step. It's going to get you there as long as you're focused, determined, and you have the courage to step into your power and step out of your own way. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. So we are using the Zodiac Tarot, and the first card here is going to be how best to utilize this energy of the new moon, and we've got the Seven of Cups. I like it already. Okay, I can see where this is going. All right, and then the next card is any advice to help use this, help move you forward. We've got to help move you forward, and we got the Chariot. I love this. Okay, so normally the Seven of Cups talks about, there's a possible disillusion that you have with life, or your head is up in the clouds all the time, but this is not a negative thing. I want you to dream big. I want your head to be in the clouds. I want you to think about what is the biggest thing that you want in your life, the greatest thing that you think of, just like we were talking about before. This is all of the different options that you can manifest and bring in. These are all of the different seeds that you can plant, and you can contemplate to the best of your ability that focus on a plan and all of that stuff to bring it into your life. But at the same time, you need to have that underlying action behind it as well. And this, with being the cups too, it's all about emotions. You got to want it. You got to believe that you have it. You got to feel it in your soul that you are worthy of it, that you are valid of it, that you are excited, like you already have it. Say you want that house by the sea. How are you going to feel when that actually happens for you? Trying to find a house, how would you feel when that bid goes through and you got it? Feel like that all the time when you're taking actions and steps towards your goals, because the universe is going to recognize that and be like, oh, they're ready. They know what they want. We're going to bring it closer and closer. Remember that bass beat behind everything. So this is all about, what are your dreams and goals? We need to focus on them, we need to set them, and we need to plan it out. There's a lot of different options here, but what is the one thing that you want to bring in most? Let's plant that seed. Let's do it. Let's go for it. So many options. Now is the time to ask. Now is the time to manifest. What do you want? Because this is the start, like I said, this is the start of starts. Let's do it. We've got a lot of planets here working in our favor. Let's go for it. And that's exactly what this advice card is talking about. Going for it, moving forward, staying determined, staying focused, making decisions based on what you want to achieve, building on your ambition. You control the reins. You can move toward what you want if you're focused and you are aligning your intuition and your emotions together. Think of those two horses here as your intuition, emotions, and your ambition and action. And then you got the go ahead. You're going straight forward. Don't give up too. Don't give up on your dreams. Okay? Don't think that you're going to be stuck in the same place doing the same thing that you hate the rest of your life. Don't give up, because if you gave up, then what do you have to hope for? What do you have to dream for, right? Always keep that spark, that fire that we talked about with that Aries energy alive. Always think about that little match inside you, that spark, and just keep that hope alive. Don't give up. If it gets too hard, think about why it's too hard, right? Think about how to adjust to make it easier. There's no giving up right now. If you see it and you want it, let's go after it. All right. So let's keep it moving. This is fantastic. I want to get the Oracle cards out because first up, we're going to see what the Mystic Mondays Astro deck has for us. And first up, we've got Gaia. So Earth, Nature, and Embodiment. So grounding yourself to nurture yourself, go out into nature, get embodied with that. Then we have, oh, I love it, equinox, because depending on when this video comes out, we have either gone through the equinox or we're just there. So the spring equinox, this is fantastic. Commitment to your dreams, to your manifesting, to your goals, integration, integrating those actions into your day to day. And then we also have shifts. We're shifting energy into, receiving, being worthy, feeling good enough. Then we've got here cardinal, initiation, spark. That's going to come up a lot, I have a feeling. And then vision. Visualize what you want to manifest, make it happen. Next, we've got North Node, destiny, purpose, activation. I don't have to even explain that anymore. Then we have new moon, creation, intention, potential. Again, right there. And then your last one here is solstice, which is the equivalent or the sister card to the equinox. So we got focus, transition, and amplification. Love it. Let's keep it pushing here. Next up, we have the Astrosoul deck here. First card is Uranus or Uranus. Okay. Innovation, discovery, individuality, technology. What do we want to discover? What do we want to innovate? Let's get it. Let's do it. Make those goals. Think outside the box too. Like I said, your wildest dreams, write them down. Make a vision board. In fact, if you want me to make a video about vision boards, let me know in the comments, because that's something that has been circling around in my head for a while. I've been playing around with the idea, but I didn't know if you guys wanted me to do that. So let me know in the comments if you wanted me to do a vision board video. Then we've got the Pallas Athene, inner wisdom. You know what you want. You know what you're about. You've done the work. You've done the self-reflection. Let's put it to use. Let's keep going with it. The inner wisdom. Maybe some of you need to look inward a little bit to figure out, okay, what do I really want? Is it money, or is it, being healthy? Is it rekindling relationships? Is it getting to know myself? Then we have the waxing gibbous. So we could be releasing right now, giving gratitude, nurturing ourselves, and acts of service. So whilst this says waning gibbous, those are all wonderful things to do during this new moon as well. It's never a bad time to have gratitude. In fact, when you're manifesting, be thankful every day for everything you have that has brought you joy, comfort, and a roof over your head, right? All of your necessities. Waking up with a grateful heart definitely brings a different perspective for the rest of your day. Instead of saying, gosh, I got to go to work today. You know what? You can wake up and be like, I am so thankful I have a job that provides me the money for the resources that I need. And then the rest of your day has a different feel. Then we have the Leo. So this is interesting because it is another fire sign, but we have it that this is the sign that is ruled by the sun. So this makes me think of, shine your light a little bit. Get a little bit more in the spotlight. Think of the universe shining down on you, the sun shining down, and the universe looking at you and says, I pick you. You're awesome. Be about that. Be about shining a spotlight onto you and owning it. And knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you are talented and valid and amazing. All of these things, look at that as a reflection in the mirror every day. Okay. Next, we've got the 5th house, I create. Again, wonderful energy for this new moon. It says this is the house of self-expression and the pleasure of showing who we truly are. Here we set one's creativity and artistic vision, how we like to have fun, playfulness, and pleasure, games of chance, love affairs, and also children. But again, Leo and Sun energy here. So health, vitality, that's also what I'm thinking of here. Happiness. Ooh, that just came in real big. Happiness, along with that grateful energy. That's what we need to radiate right now. Again, that's so helpful with manifesting anything. And your last Astro card here, we got Jupiter, expansion, gratitude, morality, and enlightenment. We are growing. As a collective, I've been seeing with these readings, we are expanding in so many different ways. We are coming to the light, so to speak. Like we are just, as a whole, expanding and growing and nurturing ourselves, which in turn, when we, by the way, when we nurture ourselves and when we work on ourselves, it benefits the collective, right? So think of it that way too. If once we are all starting to do the work and the soul work, the internal work, and we're grateful and we're happy and we're focused and we're determined, that benefits everyone. All right, let's keep going. We have the heavenly bodies. Of course. First up, we've got house 2. So physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Those are things that we might be working on and working towards with this new moon, setting those intentions. We also have Neptune. Love to see Neptune here in these readings. Dream and transcend. Focus on your intuition. Focus on your dreams. Again, what are your dreams? What are your wildest dreams that you want to be bringing into, manifesting? As well as your actual dreams at night. Listen to them over the next couple of days here with this energy, because you might get messages, you might see symbols that are important for, you know, whatever the case may be for you. It could be for your relationships, it could be for your job, it could be for your next steps. And then we have Saturn. Of course, we have Saturn. So feeling restricted, experiencing struggle, and learn hard work and patience. So Saturn is kind of like the the teacher, but also like the parent that's like, don't do that. So there's still lessons that we're learning. There's still things that we are exploring and figuring out. And this might be the time where we kind of push past that restriction. Like, let's go beyond the walls, so to speak. So what are we going to struggle through? It could be getting out of our comfort zone with that Leo energy too. Some of us really don't like being the center of attention. We really don't like public speaking. We really don't like, you know, happy birthday being sung to us. That might be something that we are going to struggle through in order to get past that so we can receive. Okay. So think about the ways that struggles show up for you. Think about the things that you want to push past with that Chariot energy. Think of all of the things that you might suffer through that other people might not. Things that might be holding you back, because that might be something that you work with through this new moon. And then we have Pluto, transformation station. So a lot of us are feeling that right now too. Like we can feel like there's change coming and we don't know where it's going to be. We don't know what's coming, but we know things are happening for our benefit. We know that change is here. We know we're turning into something else. It's coming. Stay focused and look out, because transformation station is happening. Then we got fixed energy. So stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. These are things that we might be focusing on too. Persistence also here, because that to me goes alongside determination. Be persistent with your goals. Be persistent with what you want. Don't back down. Don't give up. And again, we have Leo energy right there, just wanting to point out. So again, those of you watching could have a lot of Leo in your chart too. I just want to throw that out there. Next, we have the Yin energy. So intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Remember, we've been talking about intuition and receiving. And your last one here, house 5 again. So passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Leo makes me think of that confidence energy as well. So that might be something that a lot of us are trying to work on. Being confident with our abilities, being confident about what we want, being confident about what we do. And utilizing our creativity, because everybody is creative. All right. We keep it pushing with the Starcodes Astro here. And wouldn't you know, we got the sun. Boom. More source energy. Connecting to source, feeling happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Next, we've got the 9th house, exploration. There might be some things that we are going to go outside of our box and do. There might be some new things that we're going to try. There might be some goal setting here that makes us expand and go outside of our box. Next up, we have opposition, confrontation here. So there, again, I don't think this has anything to do with anybody else. Although, like I said before, you don't want to burn any bridges with this Aries energy here. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. However, my intuition is telling me that the confrontation is you confronting yourself. You confronting your bad habits, the things that maybe you no longer want to do anymore, and making goals to combat that. So there might be some struggle there, like we have with that Saturn card, but that's okay. We're taking this time to push through and persevere. Next, we have Aquarius, collaborate. So this might be asking you to get help from other people. So if you are someone who falls back on bad patterns or bad habits, you might need somebody to be a motivator for you. You might need to reach out and ask somebody to be like, hey, can you be my accountability buddy? Can you, be the person I check in with to make sure that I'm doing what I said I'm going to be doing? Right now, for me, I am working on my health so much. So if, you don't see as many videos from me, it is because I am working very hard to get back into my own health. For instance, this is all to say, I have an accountability person, a couple people in my life that I make sure that I reach out to and be like, I did it today, or, this happened today. And they make sure to be my cheerleaders as well as my voice of reason. So that's what's coming up for me with this for you guys. So it could be something that like you have these goals and you're determined and you want to make it happen. You need somebody to help partner with you to make sure that they're your accountability buddy. Or like, for instance, if you're trying to stop smoking, you have an accountability buddy, those sort of things. And we have Pluto rebirth here. So again, Pluto twice here. There's a lot of change happening. There's a lot of transformation happening. A lot of you can feel it. I know I can feel it hard. And our last one, Mars motion, moving forward. Love that. Confirmation. All right, keeping it going with the Herbal Astrology deck. We've got Retreat with the Rishi. I can never say if I'm doing that right. We also have Jupiter up there again and the Sun. So it could be that take time for yourself. Take time out. If it gets too much, make sure you have a place where you can retreat and you can refresh and revitalize, rejuvenate. Next, we've got Tobacco offering more Mars. So this could also be, if you're working with ancestors, spirit guides, whatever the case may be, angels, you might put an offering out to help with them working with you. It's always a good idea to make sure you are offering something when you're working with any sort of spiritual being, right? So this is a reminder that this might be a good thing to do for ritual purposes for that new moon. As well as we got Rhodiola, wisdom. We were talking about wisdom. We also have Uranus there again. Mercury, inner wisdom, focus on it. Learn from your past mistakes is what I just got to. Next, we got psilocybin, commune. Commune with yourself as well as your spirit team. That's what I'll call them throughout the rest of the video. Your spirit team, commune. When you commune with yourself, you commune with spirit, you commune with the universe. So again, take some time out for you to retreat. Focus on what you want to bring into your life and what you want to release too. It's always a good time to release. I mean, the full moon is fantastic for that, but whenever you feel the need to release something, release it. It is the new beginning here. And I love this. Trust. We got the moon there. Trust. Trust that everything will work out. Put your faith in the universe and your spirit team. Put the trust in you that you can see this through, that you've got this. Oh, I love this. I know that this video is long, but there's cards that need to be shown. So next up with Anatomy of a Witch, we got Create. Boom, we already talked about that. Next, we got Protect. Okay, so right here, this is giving protect your space, protect what's yours, protect you, yourself, from outside sources, from whatever the case may look like for you individually. Protection is going to be good. Cleansing your area, cleansing you, that sort of a thing. Protection, however it looks like for you. Then we've got maintain. I love this card because this is talking about, like, again, cleansing, maintaining you and your space. So again, if you're working hard, if you're trying to create goals for yourself that are physical and health related, that are getting rid of the bad habits, this is confirmation here that you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing, because that there's that saying that goes around, your body is your temple. Worship yourself. Maintain yourself. Make sure that all your cobwebs are gone. Make sure that everything works properly. Maintain your temple. Next, we have festival. Make it fun. Make it a ritual. Make this something that is bigger than any other new moon. Make this an event for yourself, right? Bring out the special candles, bring out the special incense, write in that beautiful notebook that you'd never write in because it's too pretty. Just make it special and make it feel like a celebration. Next, we've got renew. We already talked about that. New beginnings, rebirth, transformation. Next, we have, witch bottles. So what have you been distracting yourself lately and not focusing on your goals? Get rid of distractions. Get rid of things that are roadblocks in your way. Get rid of anything that is not serving your current goals that you want in your life. Focus. Be determined. Do not get stuck in the distraction circle. And your last one here. I love it. The equinox. So this is all about balancing your light and dark attributes, right? It is not saying to get rid of the dark attributes. So the shadow self of you, the things that you harbor, shame or guilt or lies or secrets or, those things. No, the point of an equinox is that balance, to bring that into the light and accept it with grace and love and empathy, and know that everybody has that side. This is about balance too, in more of the greater sense of the word, as, balancing your day to day, balancing what you do at work, as well as, your home life, social situations. This is also saying, you don't have to go so hard, so fast at the beginning. Make sure there's a maintenance of balance, because you could burn out real quick if you start to go too fast, too quick at the beginning. So we're going to talk about balance. I love that. All right. Only 2 oracles left, guys. Next up, we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So we've got fear. Push past it. Push past it. Take that chariot energy. Push fast. Next, we've got fruition. Harvest Moon. What do you want to bring into fruition? Because once you start, it's coming. And then we've got creation. We don't need to talk about that anymore. And growth, we talked about that with expansion. I love all these confirmations. Boundaries. This one comes up so much in these readings. Set boundaries if you haven't set them already, or reaffirm your boundaries. And your last one here. Focus. I mean, that is the big takeaway, isn't it? Focus on your dreams and your goals. And your last deck here, Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. I asked, what should we be manifesting this this new moon? What our intentions could be, would be, and that's what we get here. We got relaxed, so we were talking about that earlier. Rejuvenating, making sure we take time out for ourselves, focusing on success. And success doesn't always equal money. Success can be, I made it out of bed today and I got the things done that I couldn't get done the past week. Okay, success overall. Next, we've got blossom. This makes me think of growth, expansion, blossoming into this new life. Also, spring is here, so we are done with that winter energy. We are coming into our own. We've got tranquility. Again, calmness, being with the feeling of stability, feeling one with ourselves and our environment. Tranquility. Faith. Putting more faith in ourselves, in our circumstances, in our goals, and what we can achieve. Next, we got mystical. Maybe getting in touch with our magical side a little bit more, our spirituality, believing in ourselves and our manifestation abilities. We got celestial. Being a part of it all. Oh, I love all of this. Connecting to source, connecting to your spirit team, the universe, Then we've got breathe. Okay, taking some time out. Taking some time out to, you know, let it all feel good, to take it all in. And your last card here is clarity. Oh, I love this. Seeing things for as they are, maybe getting new ideas, listening to our own inner wisdom like we talked about earlier, finding clarity on our situations, what we really want, what we really need, what we can do without. So there's a lot of ways that you can interpret all of this because, again, this is a general reading. So take what resonates. I know that this was a longer video, guys, so I'm thankful that you've made it this far. I appreciate you guys so much. If you have made it this far, drop a star emoji in the comments. Thank you so much, really. You guys, I just love and appreciate you guys so much. I hope you know that. Have a wonderful new moon. Let me know if there's anything special that you're doing for it. Tell me your goals that you want to achieve this year. Anything in the comments relating to this reading. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget, if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me, and it really helps me and the channel out with the algorithm. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.